how annoying a puncture in a tyre can be, but it's even worse when you change the inner tube and the tyre goes flat again. So keep watching and I will show you how to make sure that there's nothing sharp left in the tyre when you put a new inner tube in. So take off the valve cap and retaining ring if there is one fitted. And then you have to break the bead on the tyre. This particular tyre was giving me a hard time trying to break the bead, so I rested the rim on the side of the table so I could push down hard to break the bead. Then I used some plastic tyre levers to release the one side of the tyre from the wheel. Once part of the tyre becomes released, then the rest comes off easy. After this, you can take out the inner tube, but before you do, mark up the tyre and the tube with a line so you can use this as a reference later. Put some air in the inner tube and you may be able to pinpoint the hole in it if it is large enough. If not, then put the inner tube in some water until you find the area that is putting bubbles into the water. Once the hole is found, then also mark the inner tube in that place as well. Line up the original two marks on the tube and tyre. Then make another mark on the tyre from the inner tube puncture mark that's been made. Looking at the tyre, I can just make out something in one of the raised treads in the centre of the tyre. So let's break the bead on the other side and take this tyre off completely. The mark I made on the tyre also shows me where to look inside, and I can see a small cut in the tyre. Get something small enough to push through the cut to see if anything is lodged in the tyre tread, and as I push through, I can feel something sharp on the inside. So if you do not check the tyre for hidden debris, then you will keep getting punctures from hidden pieces of glass like I had. This is a guide as to how I did it, and I suppose you learn by your mistakes and trial and error. So let's put the new tyre and inner tube on. The one side of the tyre usually goes on pretty easy, and this tyre has a rotational arrow, so make sure to line it up. Then put a small amount of air in the inner tube so it will keep its shape while inserting into the tyre. Then line the inner tube up and insert it in between the tyre and wheel. After this, you seat the other side of the tyre to the wheel. I always try to keep the bead wall of the tyre in the centre of the rim as you go around, as this gives you more room as the centre of the rim has a smaller diameter. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helps, and please consider giving this a video a like or maybe subscribe. Ta-ra!